Hey there again, folks. Welcome back to my Let's Play of Never7, The End of Infinity. Last time we got to hang out a bit at Hot Springs with the gang, and some hijinks happened. And next day. Awesome summary, right? My summation skills are without limits, without competition, compare. Moving on. Alright, so somebody said Oni-chan, which I think is Kurumi, right?
Oni-chan ってば
I think that's her voice. What?
もう早く起きないと遅刻しちゃうよ
Late? For school? Oh, once I realized the meaning of those words, I frantically jumped to my feet. What is he late for? Kurumi. Hey, hell I was wondering. Hell would I be late for? Damn it, I only realized that sooner.
だって一回こういうのやってみたかったんだもんよくゲームとかであるじゃないこういう展開って
Just what kind of games are you playing? What happens in RPG games? Yeah. I walked into the dining room to see Yuka and Haruka eating breakfast. Huh? Who made the sandwiches? Was it Yuki? Was it Yuka? I almost called her Yuki again. Why would I call her that?
あ、Makoto ちょっと挨拶ぐらいしなさいよね
I have to find out who made the sandwiches, and then I can decide if it's going to be a good morning or not. Right. Good morning. Who made the sandwiches?
おはよう
So who's responsible for the sandwiches?
くるみちゃんがね
Good morning then. It'll be good morning, I think.
そうくるみが持ってきたの
And Izumi-san made breakfast for us again.
そういうこと
Man. Izumi's putting out a lot of money on food here. I'm just saying that's nice of her. That's very nice of her. It'd be horrible if we found out weeks later that she went broke because of all the money that she's put out on these guys. Because it don't seem like they're paying for it, you know. Wow, Izumi-san's such a gracious person. Did I say this? To grab a ham and mozzarella cheese sandwich with one hand and take a bite. But damn, that's good.
もう行儀悪いなちゃんと座って食べてよね
I don't think she is. I don't know. Damn it, she complains about every little thing. Actually, knowing some back history, it might be a case. She might be pretty well off. But I don't know for sure. Phew, that was delicious. I'm done. There's a big plate on the table with just a few parsley leaves scattered all over it. Huh? Now that I think about it, I don't see Okuhiko anywhere. Where'd he go?
くるみちゃんが来る前に散歩してくるって言って出てったっきり
I see. Hey, Yuka.
何
What's on today's schedule? She's very spirited today. So I guess her hangover is. I guess she didn't have a hangover.
ああ今日はねちょうど中日だし自由行動ってことにするよ
Okay. Free to do what? We won't. You're saying that, but we've basically been doing things like that every day, haven't we?
まあそりゃそうなんだけどね
This is a very organized seminar, it doesn't seem.
でも今日はいつもよりもさらに自由ってことにするのみんなそれぞれ行きたい場所も違うだろうしたまには個人単独で行動するのも悪くないかなって
I see.
あと言い忘れてたけど今日の自由行動は5時までだから
Up until 5?
そう5時までには全員ルナビーチに集合ってことで
What's going on at 5?
内緒
Seriously? What is it?
まあまあその時になってからのお楽しみってことで
Well, whatever. So, what are you planning on doing, Yuka?
私はお花見にでも行こうかなって思ってるんだけど。
桜、この辺にもあるんだ。
昨日泉さんから聞いたの。展望公園に行く途中の道は桜並木になっているのよってね。この辺りでは今がちょうど見頃だっていうし、それに帰ったらお花見に行く機会なんてなさそうだから。
Oh, cherry blossoms, huh? Watching the cherry blossoms falling, that might be quite a beautiful sight. Well then, what about you, Haruka? What are you going to do?
くるみはね、姫ヶ浜に行って。
Don't want to be a butthole, you know. Don't want to have only one butthole be in this game, you know. But I want to say, hey, I didn't ask you. I was asking Haruka. But then again, what if Haruka takes it personally that I'm distracted? Oh no. I don't need to play video games to get out of these social type situations that make you feel awkward. Why am I doing this in a game? Guess I'll hear her out.
姫ヶ浜に行ってカニを捕まえるの。
Kermit's going to the Princess Beach to catch crabs. Is there a joke I should make there? I feel like I should make a joke there, but I'm not. I'm not gonna make that joke. We'll let that joke pass on by. Oh, catching crabs, are we? I'll heard her out. So, Haruka, where are you planning on
くる
going?
みはね、カニを2匹捕まえたら。カニを2匹捕まえたら、浜辺でカニ相撲をさせるんだ。
Oh, making the crab sumo, are we? Wait, what the hell is crab sumo? Well, it's pretty self-explanatory, but... Alright, then. Haruka, where are you going?
くるみはね、カニ相撲の行事になってね。カニ相撲の行事になってね。勝った方を撫でてあげるの。
Oh, really? I'm kind of jealous of that crowd. By the time it got strict. By the way, what are you doing,
く
Haruka?
るみはね、私は釣りに。
I say fishing, huh? One way or another, it seems Haruka had a lot of fun yesterday. Well, I guess that was just kind of a shortcut that might piss Kurumi off. I don't know, might make her think a little bit better about butting in and stuff. I see. Yuka will go watch the cherry blossoms. Kurumi is going to Princess Beach, and Haruka's going fishing. It sounds like a choice. Stevenson is working at Luna Beach today. Come to think of it, there's something about Kurumi that I'd be interested in asking her. Well then, where should I go, of course? Well, this is kind of an annoying choice because I do feel like Yuka should be the first one you see the end of. For whatever reason, she seems like she's the first one you should see the ending for. Well, we've done a lot of Haruka stuff, so be honest, she's the one I'm kind of most curious about, her whole backstory. One of them, to the cherry blossoms, are fishing. This feels like it might be an important. This feels like an important decision. Probably, well, I guess it is an important decision because it depends on the whole setting, possibly for the whole day. So yeah, this could be quite the important decision. Well, bring out your card covered because we're going fishing. Put that on a t-shirt. Don't put that on a t-shirt. You sell nothing. I said I'd go fishing with Haruka. The music stops and starts again, so apparently that is an important decision. Say, Haruka, would it be okay if I went fishing with you? Haruka nods as a yes. She seems a little embarrassed as a faint smile forms on her face. We already did that whole promise and stuff, so it feels like it's probably the proper thing to do. Well then, I'll go get ready. Wait for me. Return to my room after telling her this. When I finish changing in my room, I hurry back to the living room. For some reason, Haruka isn't there. Just then, I hear an argument going on outside the front door. One of them is Saki, the other is Haruka? I have a very bad feeling about this, which is said quite a lot in this game, I've noticed. So I quickly open the front door. There's a lot of bad feelings going around in this game. Great. This scene is called Haruka's Tears. That's a sign that it'll be a very cheerful scene, because obviously it'll be tears of cheerfulness. As her back is turned to me, I can't see Haruka's face, but Saki's has a strange frown on it. Yeah, that's an accurate way of describing it. I rush over to them, the incident from 2 days ago rushing around in my head. What are you two talking about? When she hears my voice, Saki turns her back away as if intending to run away. Saki! Without turning around, she starts to run towards her summer house. Feeling it's not worth the chase, I turn around to Haruka. What I see leaves me dumbfounded. That's shocking. Haruka is smiling widely. Haruka, what happened?
遅かったね、Makoto. さあ、行こう。
When I look toward her smiling face, Haruka lightly walks out onto the forest road.
早く、早く。
Yeah, I'm coming. As I follow Haruka, I fall into deep thought. So something did happen between them. She doesn't want to bring it up. That means Haruka's. When we arrive at the pier, I try to set up the fishing gear just like yesterday. However, I only do so half-heartedly since my mind's pressed on other matters, such as what happened this morning. Just what happened between Haruka and Saki anyway. Haruka, who doesn't know about my speculating, is having a lot of fun. While I'm spacing out, she quickly starts setting up her own fishing gear. I know very well that she's excited. Seems like yesterday's session got her completely hooked on fishing. Pun? Anybody? She grips her fishing rod, and after finishing setting it up, she casts it out into the ocean just like me. She's a fast learner, as expected from an honor student like her. I force myself to think about trivial things like that. Even so, I can't stop myself from thinking about Haruka and Saki.
さあ、行くよ、Makoto.
Say, Haruka.
何?
Oh, is she saying let's go like fishing? Let's do this? Is that the intention? I want you to tell me what really happened between you and Saki. Before I can say this, We hear a tremendous noise breaking out from the bottom of the earth. Because when I hear a sudden noise, I think, is that from the bottom of the earth? No, that's up towards the top of the earth. Wait, what is the top of the earth? Wait, would that be in the sky or would that be the surface? You know what? I don't think I need to think anymore through that. The pier shakes intensely. It's an earthquake. Haruka gulps in astonishment and staggers. I've got to hold on to her. Same moment, I think that the ground sways intensely. Haruka and I embrace each other, then we're thrown into the air. We crash onto the ground and roll. We can't stop. If we continue to roll, we try to get caught between the pier stairs to stop ourselves. The tremors also slowly fade. Yeah, I'm guessing this is an important scene. Well, obviously it's an important scene, but yeah, this happens regardless based on your precision and that basis who you're going to see this with. So yeah, it must be important. Once I calm down in the earth as well, that seems. I help Haruka sit up and look at her. I've been left speechless. He didn't have a premonition about that. I would think that would be a premonition-worthy thing. I mean, I know he can't help what he gets premonitions of, but seriously. You knew they ran out of ice, but you couldn't see an earthquake. Who's running your premonition department? Haruka's black pupils have completely captivated me. I just stand there paralyzed by their mesmerizing beauty, even though it feels like she could faint or shut her eyes at any moment. Huh?
びっくりしたね。
I think most people be a little shocked about feeling an earthquake, you know. You know, they're not like playing their, you know, like Call of Duty or, like, if they're playing Call of Duty, it's probably on the consoles. And then they feel the earth shaking, they're like, oh, that's an earthquake. Da, 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 da. I like how I'm describing playing Call of Duty like that. I've played Call of Duty, but 4 years ago. Not a big fan. But anyway, not related to that. But what I'm saying is, earthquakes are something people stop things for and go like, "Oh crap, it's an earthquake." It's not something that they're not surprised by, unless you're like seismologists. Is that the people who? That's a proper word. Those people might not be that surprised, but everybody else who wouldn't know that it's coming would be surprised. Yeah, I didn't see that coming. Haruka silently nods, and we let go of each other's hands and we stand up. We say it at the same time. We look away from each other and fall silent. A flock of seagulls come flying from the ocean and let out a loud cry all at once. I nervously opened my mouth. What were you going to say?
なんでもない。なんでもないから。
That's not true, is it?
そっちからどうぞ。
No, go ahead.
いい。
I'm fine, you say. And this time that exchange happened, the morning passed by. As usual, we went to Luna Beach for lunch, then returned to the pier. I guess it wasn't a major earthquake then. But it say that they rolled around, so that would be something, wouldn't it? I mean, I've never been in an earthquake, period. So I don't know how severe they or unsevere they can be. I guess I could say. Well, I guess technically I know how unsevere they can be. They can be undetectable and not have any effect at all, hardly. But to be detectable and not severe, I'm not sure how much of a gap that would be. You know what I mean? So are there like firefighters going around, you know, or police making sure nobody's dead, or I mean, there's probably earthquakes that aren't too bad though. I would think there'd be some damage if it knocked them off their feet. Did it knock them off their feet, or did they do that in a panic? Because if it could knock people off their feet, then it can knock things, you know, around and do damage though, right? I don't know. That seems to be not important, so let's just move on. In that time, the awkwardness between us has faded as Haruka regained her cheerfulness. As usual, Haruka is enthusiastically fishing, and as usual, she releases all the fish that she catches. As for me, my fishing rod isn't even twitching as usual. To use the phrase one more time, he has been using as usual.
ダメだな、Makotoは。才能ないんじゃない?
Yeah, apparently, sorry about that. That's part of my horrible video game impression. Yeah, he's really sucking at this. Damn, she's saying that even though she started fishing yesterday. But the truth is that I haven't caught a single fish, while Haruka seems to be learning so many skills that she's developing in her own technique. She really is an unbelievably fast learner. I'm jealous.
ほら、見て見て、Makoto.
She looks really cheerful there. It's almost scarily cheerful. Seems she caught another fish. Look at it while gripping my fishing rod. The fish violently scatters water around. A drop of water hits Haruka in the face. Haruka grimaces from the cold. I guess that's what the picture's about, right? Seeing that takes me aback, and it feels like my heart's been pierced. Haruka's smile, accompanying the blush on her face, is truly human. I'd never have expected to see that from Haruka 3 days ago. Before long, Haruka releases the fish and faces me.
Makoto は魚にも心があると思う?
Of course, I'm sure she is speaking metaphorically. I don't know what the proper response to be. Personally, I would say I wouldn't know. I guess. I don't eat very much fish, but I am definitely a meat eater, and yeah, that'd be a horrible thing to think about. I'll go and say I do, because scientifically, I'll just interpret this scientifically speaking. They have hearts. Yeah, I definitely do.
そう。人魚姫、読んだことある?
Saw the movie. Well, a little. Never read it, but it's that story by Anderson, right? For the time being, I'll pretend I know it. Okay. Good. Since we're all pretending we know what we're talking about.
人魚姫がね、人間の王子を好きになるでしょ?
Yeah, that's right. She struck a deal with a sea witch to become human exchange for her most important possession. What about it? Oh, seemed like the movie was rather accurate to the story.
そのところどうでもいいんだけど.
Oh, I see. I'm heartbroken, even though I did my best to remember all of that.
泡になって消えるの. 最後は水の中で. 王子の身代わりになって死ぬのね。けど人魚姫は人間じゃないから、魂がないから天の国には行けない。ただ泡になる。それだけ。
I don't remember that part of the movie. Yeah, I don't remember that part of the movie. That'd be an awesome ending to a Disney movie right there. No, but she saved the prince she loved.
王子は気づかないの。 人魚姫が好きだったことも。
I understand, I really do understand. The fish's heart. The mermaid princess's feelings. I don't mean anything. That's not what Haruka wants to say. Because I understand what she's alluding to, I can't seem to find the right words to respond.
ちょっと喉乾いちゃったね。
Her voice is cracked. I force myself to reply in a cheerful tone. Okay then, leave it to me. Wait here, will you? I stand up and head towards the market. It's as if I'm trying to avoid looking at Haruka. I say Haruka? Haruka. No, I might not want to look at her. I only want to look at the cheerful Haruka. I want her to look away from the problem she thinks she has from being a clone. Before long, I return to the pier, and I am left standing stock still and dumbfounded. Haruka has disappeared. I come to my senses and look at the water from the tip of the bank. I desperately stare. Wait, what the hell am I thinking? Of course Haruka didn't turn into foam in the water. Is that what he was thinking? I entered a shopping district to look for Haruka. A fisherman told me it seems she was heading towards the shopping district. However, I can't find Haruka even in this narrow street. Could it be that she's running away from me? Why would she go that far? My mind is thrown into intense disorder. While searching for Haruka, I ended up here before I even knew it. As I look around aimlessly and restlessly, Kurumi calls out to me.
あれお兄ちゃん、はるかさんと一緒じゃなかったの
Well, not really. It'd be troublesome to explain the situation to Kurumi. So that's why I'm lying to her.
なんだ違うんだ。じゃあ声かけなくてよかった。
Oh, she's referring... Dang it, Kurumi. Why do you refer to yourself in third person? Huh? Should have called out to her? Does that mean you didn't call out to her? What do you
何
mean?
言ってんの決まってるじゃない。はるかさんに声かけなくてよかった。
Kurumi, you met up with
別
Haruka?
に会ってないよ。見ただけだって。
Why didn't you say that earlier? Where did she go?
なんだ、やっぱり一緒だったんじゃない。
Doesn't matter. Where is she?
すぐそこ、月浜の方。
Without another word, I start running. Kurumi's half-angry voice reaches my ear.
何よ、はるかさんばっかり。お兄ちゃんのバカ。
I have far more important problems right now. Now's not the time to hang out with this spoiled kid. I jump down to Moon Beach. I instantly spot Haruka. When I look around, I can see the entire white sandy beach that stretches out as far as the eye can see. There is nothing blocking my field of vision, save for a lone, conspicuous figure near a rock wall. All the sand is tripping me up. I run to the rock wall as fast as I can. Just then, Saki shows up on the opposite side of the beach. She's closer to Haruka than I am. Saki heads straight towards Haruka, who stills herself and goes out to meet Saki once she notices her. They instantly began to quarrel about something, just like they did back then, just before the high waves struck the pier. I feel my heart beating hard. I take a large roundabout path so they don't notice me, and I hide myself on the opposite side of the shade of the rock. I can hear them arguing.
言いがかりはやめて。私はもうあんなもの持ってないわ。
嘘、あなたが取り上げたんだから。
Took it away. Took what?
痛い。離して。
ダメ、離さない。
ずっと私を脅し続けるつもり？
返してくれないなら。
私だって二度と見たくないんだから。
お願い、嘘つかないで。
嘘じゃないわ。
嘘返して。あの鈴返して。
Hope you folks enjoy this episode. We will find out more in the next one. That's a cliffhanger right there. So, yeah. That's an interesting concept. I'll see you folks in the next one. Farewell for now, folks.